The people who call you obsessed are usually the ones who quit when it got hard. They will call your focus unhealthy. They will call your standards extreme. But what they really mean is you were willing to go where they never had the guts to go. Welcome back to Bosses, Not Beggars, the podcast for entrepreneurs, leaders, and top performers who are done chasing motivation and ready to operate on mastery. I'm your host, Vivian Weyll, the sales queen. I built multiple 8-figure businesses, not because I was gifted, but because I was obsessed with being exceptional. And today, I'm breaking down the truth. Obsession isn't crazy. Obsession is the standard.
This is Bosses, Not Beggars, the podcast for entrepreneurs, leaders, and sales pros who refuse to chase scraps. Here, presence replaces pressure, alignment replaces manipulation, and influence builds empires. If you're ready to trade excuses for ownership and hustle for true freedom, you're in the right place. Welcome to the movement. Bosses, Not Beggars, with Vivian Weyll, the sales queen.
Let's redefine obsession. Obsession isn't about pressure. It's about precision. It's what happens when excellence becomes your baseline, not your goal. Most people fear obsession because it exposes mediocrity. They call focus unhealthy because they've never been all in on anything long enough to experience mastery. They think balance builds greatness. It doesn't. Standards do. Obsession is the purest form of commitment. It's when your focus becomes your advantage. It's when your craft becomes sacred. Obsession isn't about burnout. It's devotion to mastery. The truth is, every person at the top of their field is obsessed, not with results, but with repetition, not with validation, but with precision. They aren't chasing success, they are studying it. They're willing to repeat the same process 1,000 times until they become undeniable. Obsession is what happens when excellence becomes muscle memory. Neuroscience proves it. Repetition rewires your brain. Every time you repeat a task with focus, you're building neural insulation, something called myelination. That's what makes execution effortless. The best in the world, the elite performers, the 1% of high-ticket closers, the athletes, they don't rely on hype. They rely on wiring. They've trained their nervous system to stay calm where others collapse. Obsession is that wiring process. It's not emotional, it's mechanical. You are literally hardwiring precision into your performance. And this is why most people plateau. They stop before their brain rewires for mastery. They chase new instead of mastering old. You don't need new strategies. You need deeper repetition. Every call you analyze, every pitch you refine, every system you perfect, that's obsession in motion. That's how mastery compounds. Casual effort is expensive. It costs you energy, results, and identity. You can't demand precision while living distracted. You can't say you want elite performance while scrolling away your attention. You can't say you want $1 million business with a minimum effort work ethic. Balance doesn't build empires. Obsession does. Because balance asks, how can I manage this? Obsession asks, how can I master this? The truth is, mediocrity hides behind the word balance. Balance doesn't build empires. Standards do. If you want to be exceptional, you need to stop negotiating with your potential. Hunger is the spark. Obsession is the system. Hunger makes you start. Obsession makes you stay. Hunger without precision burns out. Precision without hunger goes stale. But when you merge both of them, you enter a state of unshakable focus. That's where you separate yourself from 99% of the people. The best don't need permission to go all in. They've normalized excellence. Hunger moves you. Obsession molds you. Standards sustain you. Here's your boss move of the week. Find one area of your business where you've been casual. Just so you know, that's where your breakthrough is leaking. Then go obsession level consistent for 7 days. No distractions, no excuses. Track every move, refine every detail. Because obsession doesn't drain you. It defines you. You can't master something you treat casually. The world tells you to calm down, to slow down, to find balance. But the truth is, balance doesn't create impact. Obsession does. Obsession isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters with surgical precision. It's the willingness to go all in when everyone else is negotiating with their comfort. So if you've been shrinking your fire to make people comfortable, stop. You're not here to be average. You are here to master your craft. The ones who call you today will one day call you exceptional, because obsession isn't crazy, mediocrity is. And if this episode spoke to you, share it, tag me, and DM me your boss move of the week. I want to see what you're going all in on, and if you are ready to build unshakable focus, presence, and precision, grab my free training, The Influence Code, at vivianweyll.com. And make sure to follow us on Instagram at Bosses Not Beggars. Remember, bosses don't wait. Bosses don't beg. Bosses build. I'll see you next time.